Hey Mary, it's Karen. I put everything in my palette that you got in the mail and I arranged it, and I'm going to show you how I arranged it. So you have a 3 palette as well, a 3-layer palette. I would take, after you've taken all the containers apart, so you just simply slide the lid off. This is a magnet, and the magnet just goes down into your compact. So this is how I would layer yours, because this is going to be how you're going to apply it. So the first thing I would put in is that Frenchy Lip and Cheek. That's a color corrector for your under the eyes. The next color I would put in is Mango, Amber, Astoria, and then your Illuminator Pearl. I would come to the second layer and put my Lip and Cheeks, Pink Grapefruit, Black Cherry, Desert Sunset, all beautiful colors. Third layer, I would do my eyeshadows. We have Cupcake, we have Cocoa, Angel's Landing, Mama. These are all, this is like my palette. Your black eyeliner, and then your setting powder. So first things first, remember I just had a laser. So my skin is really super weird and dry. It'll take a couple days to get it back to normal, but I want to get you your video. So first thing you're going to do is take your finger into Frenchy. Come under your eye and apply that anywhere where there's a dark circle. That's your first layer. That'll get rid of those dark circles. So apply Frenchy. Then you're going to take out of your brush collection, you have what's called the buff brush. It's kind of dense at one end and then has a smaller end that's dense too. This is for medium coverage. If you want to go lighter one day, let's say you're going to the gym or you're just going to run errands, you could use what's called the blend brush. You can see how the brushes or the bristles aren't as dense, so it applies a lighter coverage. When you came, I used this buff brush. So first thing you're going to do is, if you want to color correct anything, let's say you have spots on your face, sunspots, you can tap into with the lip brush, the lip line brush, and just go anywhere you see spots and color correct. Let's say I had a sunspot here. I could just lightly dab. And you're going to go over that, so it doesn't matter. But that's anywhere you want to color correct. You can get rid of any spots on your face by just simply putting little dots of Mango, right? Once you've done the color correcting, you take the big end of the buff and brush, tap it into Mango. That's your main highlight or foundation color. You kind of put that all over. I'm dabbing. I'm not swirling. I'm dabbing into my skin. Doesn't matter if I get too much because we're going to blend it. I then take the small end of this buff brush and I go into Amber. That's your second highlight color. It's a little lighter than Mango. I come under the eye, kind of make a V or a pie shape. Go right on top of that Frenchy that you color corrected. Right, so we make our pie, come down the center of the nose, make a T up here. Next thing you're going to go into is your contour. It looks scary, the dark color, Astoria. You're going to take this brush, it's called the Detail Hack Brush. You're going to tap into there and come under your cheekbone, from the top of your ear into the cheekbone. You want to stop at the middle of your eye. Same here. Dab a little more, come up here to blend it. So it's kind of like a V up or a circle, semicircle. You can even blend it under here and come down your neck. Remember, I was just lasered, so scary, scary. Next thing I'm going to do is go into my lip and cheek. So now you want to take that big brush, the Buff and Blush brush. It's the biggest brush you'll see. Take the small end of it, go into Pink Grapefruit. That's what I used on you when you were here. Tap it and quickly apply a little above the contour. You don't want to come down here or that'll drag you down. You want to stay above the contour, again, starting at the middle of the eye and back. Then take that same end and start to blend everything. You could literally blend it away. Obviously you don't want to, you want to blend it in. But if you ever feel like you ever got too much on, you could just keep blending. Blend, blend, blend. Again, I'm working with really super dry skin. Next thing you're going to do is take your liner brush or lip brush, or use your finger. Go into Black Cherry or any of those 3 lip and cheeks. This would be great for day. This would be great for day or night. This would be great too. But I use this on your cheeks. These are lip and cheeks, so you can use them for both. I would then take that white color, that's your illuminator, that's called Pearl. You can add that to any of your lip and cheek to make it a little bit lighter. And I did that kind of highlight. Because you have thinner lips, I would take the liner brush and I would outline my lips with that so that you can pop your lips. Using that illuminator will also pop your lips. Finally, after you've blended all that, you want to take the perfector sponge. You want to go and put this under hot water, wring it out, take a towel and wring it out so it's just damp. Then you're going to take that setting spray, spray it on your face, take the perfector sponge and then push down. So anywhere you feel like there's too much makeup, it literally will take it off. And this presses the makeup down into the skin and sets it. Once you set it with a perfector sponge, if you feel like you have any shiny spots, use that powder, that white setting powder that you put down here with your eyeshadows. And you could use any of your brushes. A dense end, this is the 3D brush. You could use a dense end of that, push into that powder. And I would set definitely under my eyes with the powder. And really you could go about your way now. Now the eyeshadows. You have a couple of eyeshadow brushes. You have 3. You have the smudge brush. You have the eyeshadow everything brush. And then you have the eyeliner brush and the brow with the brow in. First brush we're going to use is the eyeshadow everything brush. It has a small end and has a big fluffy end. You're going to go into Cupcake. Put it all over. So that's your base. Then you're going to go into Mama, that light pink. I'm going to use the same end. Dab into that. I'll put it on my lid. Then you're going to take that smudge brush. It's a little bit denser eyeshadow brush. You're going to push down into Angel's Landing, which is close to your Laura Mercier's color. And you're going to press that in from the corner of the eye to the center. That'll help the eye pop. See how the difference? So I'm going to come from my inside out. These are my colors. I love these colors. Then you're going to go, if you're going out at night, I would add Cocoa. I would go back to the eyeshadow everything brush, use the small end, tap into Cocoa. Remember, these are very pigmented. Come out here. Come above that. Keep your eye open when you do this. Now to blend that, you take the big end of that brush and you just blend. You could literally, again, blend it away. Go back in. Eye open. And then blend, blend, blend. Finally, you're going to take this black eyeliner. You got this fine tip brush. It has the spoily at the end. And this, here's what I do. I take my setting spray. I spray the end of that so it gets wet. Then I go into that black eyeliner. And again, this is probably just something you want if you're going out. You can see where it makes a line. And now I eyelined you up top. I didn't do the bottom. So you can see where that made that pop. So you can see where that made that pop. right? And that is it. So we used everything. I don't think there's anything else that we didn't use. The brushes are very versatile. To clean them, you just use the brush cleaner. You're gonna get a new one. You simply spray the brush. Get a microfiber towel. Just rub it into the towel and the makeup comes completely off. If you have any questions, I'm here. We could also do a Zoom. So I want you to use it. I want you to be happy. Here's the deal. The more you practice, the easier it will become. I can do my makeup, honest to goodness, without eyeshadow. I can do it in 3 minutes. I grab this compact, I just put it on, blend, and I'm out the door. And I feel like I'm put together. But I am here to help you, so let me know. But it's beautiful makeup. You looked beautiful in it. Experiment with the lip and cheeks. Again, this was Black Cherry with the illuminator. But you got some gorgeous ones. You got that Desert Sunset, which is beautiful. Let me show you that one. That's one of my favorites, actually. This is probably the most sold lip and cheek. Great neutral. Right? So, and that looks beautiful on your cheeks as well. So all 3 of these colors can be on your lips, your cheeks, etc. Play around with it. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions.